And we are live. So, hello everybody. Everybody who is watching. I think Brick Bunny's TV is currently online, and Mr. Blue is there. Um, so I gave the old Gray Bricks crowd a laugh on Monday because if you go to my Facebook, if you go to the Canadian Brick Builder Facebook group, and you look at last week's video, the opening picture that sits there for a couple seconds before it starts autoplaying is me just sitting here going with really wide eyes, and it just looks hilarious. And so they ended up sharing that between a few of them on the old Gray Bricks channel, but they didn't include me. Like, come on, why not? Anyway, hello everybody. It is probably going to be it's a lighter news night week, and I think that's just basically because we're coming into Thanksgiving for the Americans. Nate, happy Thanksgiving to you tomorrow, but I guess this is Thanksgiving Eve. And anybody else who is currently online from the U.S., thank you for joining us and hanging out for a few minutes or hanging out for a while. I believe a few people will be joining. We're talking about Space Babies because that was the big news this week, and all the other collectible cool minifigs. But that one is the one that we spacers, people that love classic space, want to get because why not have like 100 little mini bennies, baby bennies running around. So yeah. So let's see. While we wait for other people to join, I'll tell you about my week. It was productive. I got a couple of orders in. One of them I released a video for yesterday. Sorry for the poor quality of the video. I just didn't have a lot of time to make it. I wanted to open the box as soon as possible because I ended up building with it, and I'll show some pictures of what I built in a few minutes. And I did say a couple orders because I did get actually 3 orders in total. I got a second order in, but I'm not talking about that one just yet because I ended up just opening that and not worrying about it because it was a small order and it has some other implications. I don't know if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but just trust me. And I did get one of these orders here, which is for just trying to figure out how to there, which is from Lego. So I'm gonna open it actually right now while we're waiting for others to join. I'm not doing a live video. Well, I'm doing a live video for this one instead of a not so live video. As far as I remember, this is it's a small block bag. I can tell you that right away. And I'm pretty sure it's a very small order, which it is, and literally small because 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 5 pieces, right? Nope, sorry, 3 of the 4 pieces are babies. Tribute to Babies Week. I got some baby sheep, some baby pigs, the jackrabbit, and a few baby alligators. So not worth doing a video on. But I knew that was coming, and I should have another order hopefully coming in. Actually, another 2 orders coming in the next week. That'll go to my other project, which if you watched my video that I dropped yesterday, there was a lot of dots for that I got, but also for my classic space hanger. So yesterday I got all those parts in, and things are beeping. What's going on? Sorry. Yesterday Jeff is also watching us. Jeff from Ottawa, and I'm trying to think of this as Jedstar Runner, and making comments in our private chat that he's watching some idiot open up Lego orders live. Anyway, I got all those pieces in yesterday for the space hanger, and so last night I stayed up till 1 a.m. too late, for me at least, and I ended up building some stuff. So let's share this guy again. Go over here. Yeah, we'll go that way. And is that the one I want? I want that one. So that was the box. Mr. K.
Hi, Jeff.
I was just showing people my box.
Your box? It's a beautiful box, Jeff.
It is. Anyway, I was just
Hi, everybody.
Talking about.
Hi,
here's a little
Brick Bunnies.
preview of what I was working on.
Hi, VW Bricks.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Nate. Hi, Miss Blue.
And Brick Bunnies, and I think Jedstar's on here as well.
Hi, Jedstar.
That's a preview of what I am technically working on, but we're not going to talk about what that is. But don't figure it out because we're.
Are you using Excel for that? That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I have to because it's a mosaic.
Yeah.
We won't talk about what it is, but because it's a mosaic, I need to do some instructions, and I'm thinking of bringing
top secret.
Top secret. I'm thinking of having my family do it at Christmas time, maybe if they want to, because there's 60 pieces to it, 60 sections. So I was trying to figure out how to get the numbers on it like Lego does in their instructions, and hey, do it in Excel. So
And why
that's my
wouldn't you?
weekend project. Hmm? What'd you say?
And why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I ended up track wise, I ended up completing the track all the way along. So there's 7 sections of track, and I also built the sidewalls along most of this. Now I am short of a few tiles. I don't know if it's in the picture. I'm short of a few yellow tiles I'm gonna have to pick up, and I
You're a
still
few
need.
bricks short of a load there, Jeffy.
I'm always a few bricks short of a load.
You and me both.
I'm a Lego collector. Who isn't going to be a few bricks short? Because but I still have to work on the base of the hangar and stuff, like the area, the big landing pads for the cargo ships. And I'm thinking also up in this corner here, I'm thinking of building a walled off section. So like the train will come to go to one end where this container vehicle is going to be there to unload it, or this forklift. And then on the other end, I was thinking that should maybe be in a boxed or an enclosed area, and maybe I'll have some kind of a crane look like it's going to put containers on top, but not actually put containers on top, because I'm not going to automate the thing.
What
Because I don't think that's
didn't you used to have that old shipyard that had the automated crane with the little magnet thing on the
I
train show?
may have done that, yes, but that was many moons ago.
The way you had the chain links actually drop the chain the magnet thing, that was possibly one of the coolest things I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
I remember that, but I don't remember
Yeah.
that much. So
And then you had that fake stack of 4x8 by 4 bricks tall thing that was just one big huge, and you
block.
dropped it down. It was all hollow inside. I love that too.
Yeah. Wow. That's like
That's like art. That's
Alten,
like Train 2 or something. That's just
Altenburg.
way back in the day.
I almost think that was Altenburg.
Was it Altenburg?
Yeah, because I think the first train show we did, I had a roundhouse.
Yeah. The first train show we just put on top of the tables. Remember, we got this
Yeah.
second floor of that library thing,
Yeah.
and Roscoe showed up.
Yeah. Ross
Yeah,
Crawford from Australia, which was awesome.
he came all the way up just for our train show. That's why he
And
came up.
I've now met him 3 times, I think, over the years.
That's awesome. Roscoe's
Because
awesome.
he slept over at my house for a few days.
We like Roscoe.
A few years back, pre-COVID, obviously. So, anyways, how's it going, Dave?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Same old.
Just good.
The sun comes up, the sun goes down.
A lot later and earlier than it should.
A lot later, like I don't even see the sun anymore. By the time I get to work and out of our job, the sun's gone for the day. So, c'est la vie. That's my life.
Yeah, that is. I see the sun when I'm getting groceries. That's about it. So what have you been working on? Anything?
Top secret stuff.
Top secret stuff. Based on that,
channel stuff.
Dave doesn't want to talk about stuff.
I love talking.
Dave came here to listen. Well, he is building 6-8 something.
Yeah, I'm just I posted on TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
That I won't give away the farm here, but I don't think anybody here cares. I'm actually about a week and a day ahead of my videos on my YouTube, because I'm dropping them at 6 o'clock every morning.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jeff.
So I'm continuing my classic space reviews.
Yeah. Good.
I'm in the 6980s now.
All right.
And so I had just finished the Ice Planet Odyssey base thing, whatever. And I said, "Ooh!" So I'm going to just gather a few of my Ice Planet sets together and just take a picture of it, or make a TikToks, as the kids do these days.
Oh yeah.
And somebody says, "Oh, stop flexing!" And going, "You haven't seen a flex yet."
Old gray bricks on Monday, I was flexing apparently, because I have a bunch of sand red that I've collected when the sets came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The Life on Mars sets. Anyways, I'm like, I don't know.
Life on Mars was awesome though.
Yeah, it was. I was like, when I got back into Lego was when Star Wars came out, which was the same time as Life on Mars. And I collected a bunch of those sets just because of the fact that they were hard to get type thing, or not hard to get, but they were available, and I had the income at that point to do it. Like,
those are the sets in the stores, and I will say, Life on Mars is probably the one theme of Lego that I have the least of. I think Life on Mars, is that the one with the colorful, cute little aliens, or is that with
Yeah,
the
and
trans queen aliens?
the color. Well, they're the colorful, cute, and they had like all the sand colors: sand blue,
Yeah, yeah,
sand
yeah.
purple,
So yeah,
sand
I
red.
think I have 3 of those aliens.
Okay.
Like I never bought one off the shelf. They had the nice tube thing that I wanted,
Yeah,
the
I
air
got the
tube
two
thing.
thing. Hmm.
I remember seeing that in the stores, but
Yeah.
Life on Mars, I don't think I have. No, I definitely did not buy one of those sets off the shelf, and I think I have 3 of those minifigs just from collecting other people's collections.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's the one
Yeah.
that's represented the least in my collection.
Yeah. It's like I said, for me, I just that was what I was getting back into the hobby,
Yeah,
and I was just trying to buy up as much cool looking Lego ones as I could, and they were new
that's
colors,
right.
so that's why I was
Because
buying them.
because
But
all Lego's cool Lego.
okay, Lego's cool Lego for sure.
Yeah. Not just old Lego,
For
but
sure.
all Lego's cool Lego. And you just
I
never
agree.
know, as you say, like you bought all those sets back in the day, and now they're coming in handy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, the I did watch one of your videos this week because it's all the time I've had to do. I've
Two.
got a backlog of about 15 videos for you now, Dave. I'm sorry to say because I'm not.
And I am releasing one a day, so maybe I'll just like kind of one every
Oh no,
other day in
no.
the future.
Continue
So
releasing whatever, however many you want. I will eventually get through them, but I have a backlog. Like all of your tower building support structure stuff. I
yeah, I
haven't
think that I
watched much
released the
of that
last
yet.
one today for that
Yeah,
because I'm done now. The
I
tower
added it.
is the supports is good. I'm happy with the supports.
I added it to my watch list. Today I actually watched your one with the 2x2 and the 2x4 old plates because I'm like, oh,
That
that was
was
short. I
cute.
can watch that.
That was a short. That was like 5 minutes. That's
Yeah,
why I separate. So here's a question for you, Jeffy.
yeah.
Have you talked to our good friend Kevin lately to see if there's a Family Fun Fest this year?
I do know, and I have not, and I
Neither
don't
have
know
I.
if Torlug does Torlug do them.
They did it last time,
All
so
right,
I have to find out because
hey, Eric.
Sandy was just mentioning it, and I'm going like I want to see my layout together again with these new supports. And
All
the only
right,
time we
Dave.
get to see it
So
together is at a show. So
as we're chatting, Dave, I am now logging into the Discord channel for Torlug,
excellent.
and I am looking for you while I'm
You,
trying to host the chat.
you honestly think I should actually look at the Discord more? I mean,
You probably
that's
should. Yeah,
I should.
probably. Um, I don't see it. I don't see anything in here for
I didn't see
their
it the last time I
events.
was in chat. So anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't. See,
probably, if I can find Kevin's text on my phone, I'm gonna text him to see because I love Family Fun Fest. That's a good show.
yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely a good show.
Most
So
shows are
I'll.
good shows.
Yeah, well, I might do it this year. I don't know. Depends. Oh, when is it? Usually, it's
February on
oh
Family Day,
yeah, my birthday weekend. Usually, is Family Day this?
February
When
20th. I
is
want to
it the
say.
20? Is it later this year?
Um,
Um, Family Day 2023. Yeah, February 20th. So it's not my birthday weekend. That's good. Because I think the next Marvel movie comes out that on the 17th. Ant-Man Quantumanium. Anyways, um, so yeah, I could potentially go to that one. We'll have to see what's going on. Because it's not that far away from where I live.
yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of fun. I remember we did
Mhm.
our first one years ago with Kevin,
Yeah.
and that was
Yeah, and
I
that's
really
the one
enjoyed
that
that.
turned me away from going.
Well, the kids were hyper, and what are you going to do? But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was the one time I was actually admonished for touching a kid, but the kid was completely trashing our layouts, and
Yeah,
I
for
picked
sure.
him up and put him on the other side, and his mom lost it on me. And I'm going, well, then you take care of your kid
Yeah,
because you're not taking care of your kid, and he's wrecking my stuff.
for sure.
He's wrecking
Wow,
our stuff.
we're up to 8 people watching. Hello, to all you Americans out
Hi,
there.
Eric.
Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Happy Thanksgiving from
Okay.
WKRP. Sorry,
Wait, turkeys can't fly?
every year.
Every year. Every year we got to talk about turkeys not
I'm
flying.
gonna say I'm old enough to remember watching that episode when it was in prime time, the first
Me,
run of it, and
wait,
I
when did it
love
actually? When would that have been?
1978.
Okay, I would have watched. I would have caught it in a rerun because I would have been 3 at that point. Not to make
I
you feel
loved
old, Dave, but I was
WKRP. We
3.
watched it. It was the best show on television at the
But
time.
I did watch it on TV because I do remember that, and I've watched it many times on TV over the years of reruns.
And I wish I could find the repeats because like it is such a wonderful show. It's like one of the best shows in the history of television. It
Yeah.
still holds up. It is still funny. It's still charming. It's still fantastic. But anyway,
Yeah,
enough about that.
I'll have to have a look for it, or I'll have to find a way to watch it later. So it was funny because Matthew, our American friend, said he was planning to join us tonight, and just before the chat started, he gave a thumbs up, and I haven't seen him yet.
I'm sure he's hiding and lurking or whatever.
Well, hopefully he pops on sometime because I have I particularly pulled a news article, which there's very little of, for him. So hopefully he appears. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to think what else I've done in my week of being around here. Did some sorting. I finished all the minifig bits. That took me most of the weekend, putting all the weapons in their bins and.
I have to do my minifigs. It's a disaster. Josh gets into them
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. So I actually it didn't expand as much as I thought it would. I thought I'd have to order add 5 or 6 more containers into my of the 5 or 6 of the bead containers that I use.
Right.
But it turned out that I didn't have to. I only expanded maybe 2 or 3. But what I ended up doing was I had the minifig cup, the old cup. I had 3 sections for the minifig cups because I had them in different colors, and I'm like, why? I don't need to. I'm never going to need 30 or 50 blue cups. So I basically took them all out and then put 3 of each color in, 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds until it was full. So I have a rainbow of colors now.
Perfect.
And I saved 2 spots. So, hello, Steve. Welcome.
Hello, Steve.
So yeah, my sister's not here yet. She's in trouble.
We love you, Vaughn.
She's probably sleeping.
Smart girl.
Well, no, she's probably getting ready for work, but she's not here. And if she is here, she's watching from a distance.
She wouldn't have. She would not abandon her kid, her little brother Jeff.
Yeah, she could still be here. There's 8 people watching, and there's 6 people in the chat. So, yeah, she would abandon me. She, if she misses it, she misses it. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but anyways, I just can't bug her as much because she's not here to be bugged. Anyways, I guess we'll jump into the news. Hey, Josh. I was gonna say it's little Josh, but he's not so little anymore, is he?
No, he's almost as tall as me.
Yeah. Thomas is about the same. He's a few inches shorter than me. And it better stay that way. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. All right. Why don't we jump into the news while we're waiting for, well, if anybody else pops in, I don't know. We'll jump
The news.
Yeah. So again, not a lot of news. In that, the first news article is Lego ideas, 10,000 supporters for a cat. Matthew, if you're watching this later, this one was for you. Just saying, because you're a cat guy. So someone's built a decent-looking cat with a piece of fish and a bowl of milk, and it hit 10,000 supporters. And like I said, slow news week. And actually, that is something I wanted to talk about later. The fact
How slow news week is?
The fact that we should have a lot more announcements by now for sets, because over the past few years I've done some comparisons, but we'll get into that. Next up, the first set announcement this week, gift for purchase announcement, was last week for the VIP weekend. You could get this Elf's or Santa's Front Yard set, which makes sense that Santa would have a building attached to it, which is the new set that was announced, and that'll be available this weekend for Black Friday. And this one I think was $260 Canadian that you have to spend in order to get this one. And I'm not sure what the next one will be, but I do have a Black Friday news article coming up as well, so we'll look there. But yeah, it's a I don't know what to think of this. I was looking at it, and it looks like it's kind of like a half of Santa's workshop, Santa's house, Santa's workshop. Like the roof line isn't covered in snow on this side, so I guess it has easier playability. But I'm not really a fan of that, and they haven't really shown any other pictures really of it. So, or have they? No, I don't think they have. At least this article didn't have it on the Brick Fan. So So yeah, next up, as mentioned, Black Friday is this weekend, so we'll talk about some of the promos for Black Friday, which obviously runs Friday till Monday, into Cyber Monday. And basically, we have some articles. Eiffel Tower comes out on Friday, so if you're really itching to spend way too much money on something that takes up way too much room, you can totally buy that. If you do buy the Eiffel Tower, it does come with Eiffel's apartment as a gift with purchase, which personally I think that's a little cool set. But
I think it's a cool set, and the
yeah,
Eiffel Tower is massively huge, and I have no space for it.
yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So I mean, and I'm not going to spend, or like this one, if it goes onto the third party market, it's going to be way too expensive anyhow, because you have to spend like $700-800 to get the Eiffel Tower to get this set. And yeah, Jeff, that does look like the end of a barn, the gift with purchase Santa set. I was thinking that too. I almost said a barn a couple of times when I was talking about it. Okay, so apparently there's security cameras or something on sale on Black Friday as well. So the tribute to the Lego House is also available this weekend, as well as the Winter Elf scene. So it was free for $170 purchase US, which I think, like I said, I think it was $220 Canadian. We'll pull up the actually I'll quickly pull up the shop at home site and we'll see. There's also an in-store purchase of $40 or more. You get the Santa Claus creator set, which is cute.
A skiing Santa Claus.
Skiing Santa Claus. Well, he's got to get down the hill somehow. Also with a $200, this is a Cyber Monday deal. For $200 purchase, you get a drawstring brick bag.
I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. Remember they used to have that big, huge round thing?
Yeah, but that was one that you could open up into a playmat. This just looks like it's a bag.
This is not, no, but I'm just saying this. I think this is one that has a playmat inside, isn't it? That you dump it out into the circle.
There are some new items that have been. Yeah, it doesn't say, honestly. There's also a Pirate Adventure gift with ride that you can get for VIP points. This goes to the second. This is the second one. The first one last week was a Dragon Ride. And these are the gift with purchases that Toys R Us had this year, as far as I remember. I think it was the Toys R Us exclusives.
Nice.
So they're Lego's just putting them in as you can buy it. So yeah. To summarize what they're doing, the Pirate Adventure Ride, 2,400 VIP points. There is currently a sweepstakes for 1 million VIP points. For the record, that works out to 100,000 Canadian dollars of Lego, which is insane. Because we figured it out. There's 75% off of a $5 discount voucher. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a Cyber. Last year that was like a Cyber Monday thing. It wasn't that much off. So that I'm guessing that's just a $5 discount for 75% off. So I'm going to be jumping on that one at least, because why not use a lot less, fewer points to get a $5 coupon.
Exactly.
New VIP rewards that are mentioned down here. Actually, it doesn't even say. It just says new VIP rewards. Redeem more for less. See VIP point sale on popular rewards. So they're going to. Some of the rewards will be discounted as well. There's also an Eiffel Tower postcard and stickers available for 600 VIP points, and a 1964 retro keychain available for 950 points. There's also mention of the 5-time point offer in stores for those sets that we had last week, but they're only in stores, so I don't know if they're even available. I'll be honest with you anymore. But that was like the Atari set, the Hogwarts Express, the Loop Coaster, the Ferrari Daytona, Black Panther, the pickup truck, and the Batmobile. Now, the Chevy Corvette or Camaro wasn't advertised in the Canadian page, so I don't know if that one's actually available at that price, or at the 5-time point offer. But yeah, that's it. Let's just quickly jump into Lego's site here. And that VIP rewards center thing, that 10 million points, that is a daily draw, a daily entry for 10 days. I think they're on day 6 now. So let's just look at the Black Friday stuff here on our Canadian site. Verify we're Canadian. Yes, we are.
How many times have you filled it in, Jeff?
I think I got almost every one so far. So of the six or eight, like so I think I've done 4. I almost forgot yesterday, but then I realized just before bed. It's like, oh wait. Um, so yeah, the Eiffel Tower, like we talked about, the Eiffel's house. So the Winter Elf scene is a Black Friday gift with $220 purchase. The tribute to the Lego house is also still available for $320 purchase, which is the 5 models from the Lego house we talked about last week. In store only is the $50 purchase of the gift, the Santa going on Santa ski hill thingy. The online drawstring bag is Cyber Monday with a purchase of $255 Canadian online, I'd assume. Doesn't say. There is a star back there, but anyway. Like I said, the pirate ship will be available for 2,400 points. 75% off a $5 discount for VIP points, 75% off of the VIP points. And then other new VIP rewards. What else is here? Redeem more for less. So some of the stuff will be discounted. Here's the 64 retro keychain, or at least a smallish picture of it. Let's learn more about the drawstring bag. Gift for purchase. It does not say anything. It looks like a Black Friday offer. So I'll be interested to see how this works out because there are a lot of offers available. And this one's still here, but they were also talking about the Santa's workshop, and they haven't shown that yet. So I don't know if that's going to be part of this or not, at least here in Canada. I'm tempted to check the American site quickly. And Cyber Monday, they haven't given us all the information. It's possible that the Santa's gift shop is a Cyber Monday set or Santa's workshop. But that's a lot of money to spend, and I have to say, I spent 0 money on Lego on those 2 weekends.
What?
Or like last weekend, and I don't plan to this weekend. The only thing I might do is if I'm close enough to the city, I might spend $50 to get the little Santa, because that's kind of cute. But
That's kind of cool.
And that's more in my price range right now.
It's funny because we went to quote unquote Lego dinner last month.
Yeah, and you didn't tell anybody that was happening.
I know, but I got home from work and Sandy goes, I feel like going out for dinner. Went to Sherway and Swiss Chalet. And I actually spent enough money in the Lego store to get the gift with purchase because I usually do not do that. And we did that day. And
what was the gift with purchase that day?
This baggies, this one that Janie had.
Oh yeah, that's actually all you had to do was VIP. It's a VIP reward.
We got another one too, didn't we, Josh? We got another gift with purchase. There was 2 things they gave us.
You might.
I can't remember now. We got 2 things.
Well, there was a blanket last week, which I actually got.
Did not get a blanket.
Okay. The blanket's actually quite warm. My kid has stolen it from me like twice now. Second Friday of the month, right? In December?
Yeah, second Friday of the month we'll be back.
Yeah, I can't make that one either.
There was the wonderful hostess that always takes care of us was there, and she goes, "Oh, you guys weren't here last month. There was somebody there looking for you," and she gave me the phone number. It was somebody that came to RTL dinners 15 years ago.
Wow.
And he was looking for us, Wayne somebody. And
Wayne.
I said, yeah. Not that Wayne.
Oh, not that. How do you know it's not that Wayne?
Because I remember that Wayne.
But how do you know it wasn't him if you weren't there to see him?
It's because I called him, and because she got his number, and so she gave it to us. And so I called him, and I said, we'll be back next month.
Okay.
So, but he lives out in like somewhere out here where I am, so it's like hard for him to get there. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
I'm just gonna quickly check the state
people are
site.
Still looking for us.
I'm just going to check the U.S. site just to see what if their Black Friday is any different than ours, other than the fact that their Black Friday was the original Black Friday. Same gifts, same rewards stuffs. Yeah, nothing different. Interesting. All right, we'll close that for now. The big news for today was definitely this beautiful box of happiness.
We like boxes of happiness.
Because they're still baggies, and a lot of people are happy for that.
Yeah, I'm not remotely interested in this series at all. There's not one minifig in this entire series that I really want at all. Not one. I can't see one, even on the screen. I cannot see one minifig that.
For a second, Dave, I thought you were serious. For a second, I was like,
the mini Benny.
The one with the mini Benny.
What?
The
Anyway,
baby space guy. Are you kidding? It's
so
gonna be awesome.
interesting news. These are actually $1 more expensive than they were like the
Yeah,
last
yeah, yeah.
series. You know what? A set of all 12 is $60. Used to be $60, now it's 72 Canadian plus taxes and stuff. Yes. So I mean, I have no qualms with spending an extra dollar to get these. Probably because I'm going to be buying them as often as I can, so I can hopefully get some duplicates of some of the figures. We won't say which ones, but most of them.
I'm gonna say on this specific instance. Well, I've always said this on every single series, but I miss Janie's store because they're all in the Ziploc, so you could just get
Yeah,
what you wanted.
yeah. If I ever open a store, I would definitely do that because it just makes. Well, I mean, the Brick Shack does that.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the. Well, I guess he gets the latest and greatest.
Yeah, he's
I
always
should go
got.
over there then.
Yeah.
There are some classic space fans in the area because when I go to the Jamie store, like it's cleared out of classic space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't get
I
there in
was so
time.
excited about this news that I almost built a stand for this already today. They're
I was
available January
expecting you to have
1st.
a stand for built already.
Sorry?
I would expect you to have a stand built already.
Well, yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out if this was the magenta in chat. Is this color magenta or dark pink? I think
Asking the wrong
magenta.
guy. Oh wait,
Yeah, that's why I said in chat. Well, Josh could tell us, but Josh doesn't know what the two colors are in
what?
Lego terms. So, but anyways, chat, you have some work. Answer. Um, all right, let's look at the actual figs. So here's a whole group of them.
Black
We'll go
handle.
individually. So first off, I'm just going to scale this down so it fits perfectly on the page.
Yellow with yellow handle.
Yellow with black handle.
There you go.
Then looking yellow around, but then on top.
First off, we have the T-Rex
Yellow around.
costume.
thinking.
Dude, this is the one Dave wants a lot of. I'm pretty sure. Exactly. Secondly, we have the aristocrat, Rococo aristocrat. So
if I want to do Amadeus in Lego scale, that would be one of the figs I would need for that.
I think this is the only second time that this skirt piece has been used, at least the shape piece.
Yeah, didn't they come with the Queen, the CMF Queen?
Yeah, I think Series 15 or something, Queen had it too. So
tell me I don't pay attention.
But the doggy's cute. Next up, the Robot Warrior. This is the one that Dave definitely wants.
No. Actually, I like the gun though, made with the roller skates. That's cute.
Yeah. I don't like the helmet, but I do like the torso. I think that would be, for a space scene, I think that would kind of be interesting.
He's got body armor, but it doesn't match. He's got pink and he's got whatever green or whatever.
Pink hands and hips or legs. That's the lime green shoulders and the hip, and then a sand green torso.
Hey, but it's cute. Nicely done.
Like I said, I put on a different helmet. And I could put that. You could easily put that into a space.
And display. I like that little logo. It's almost reminiscent of Blacktron, but it's just a triangle, right? It's just a triangle.
Blacktron. Yes. If three of them get together, then it's Blacktron.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Potter. There's been jokes already about a Patrick Swayze fig next, only in a ghost form.
Yeah, Demi Moore.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Potter looks pretty cool. These two parts are new in dark orange, so. You know, if we need more cups to put into our minifig bins, there's now dark orange and bowls too. The newspaper kid, which I think is pretty cool. Although other than the hat, I think that's the only unique piece, and the printed tile. I was hoping for maybe like a rolled up newspaper or something like that. I thought that would have been.
Oh, that'd be fun.
But they went with the older style.
Extra. Read all about it.
Yeah. For the record, that newspaper does not fit into his little bag on his.
Yeah,
side.
I can see that.
Yeah. Next up, we have an orc, which could be interesting for castle builders. Unfortunately,
didn't they have that logo before? I never bought them, but I thought.
Yep, 2007 or 8, I think roughly was that
was the Newcastle line, right? The Newcastle line.
The newer style, yeah.
Right before Nexo Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the fantasy era ones that we.
I don't have any of those.
I have a few, obviously.
That's cool.
Better. But I do like the print on the shield. I think it's kind of cool because to me that is more like an orc would draw it or something, right? Like it's a basic picture. So anyway, next up we have a football referee, American or European football versus American football, and it does come with a soccer ball or a football. I'm trying Americans. Wait, I'm trying non-Americans to get it, but actually, I don't think. We don't have any Europeans on tonight. Axel's not here. Axel's not here. I just saw. Anyway, we're up to 10 people watching though, so hi everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So yeah, the football referee, which brings back the soccer ball. Sis. Yeah, slept in.
Is that the same soccer balls that we use in the GPCs?
I think yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I was looking and I don't have one handy, but it could be slightly different print. I don't know. But this is the first time we've had the soccer ball in quite some time now too. So yeah. Next up, we have one of my favorite is the Falconer.
Oh, I love the torso. That's my favorite castle line.
Yep, the Black Falcons, and it's weird because you figure the Black Falcons would come with a Black Falcon, but it's a dark gray Falcon.
Anyway, I actually caught that now.
But yeah, so I mean, army building for this one is probably I wouldn't mind 5 or 6 or more. I think my goal is I'll buy a box and probably divvy up the full sets to my normal group of people that want them. And then anytime I walk into like a Walmart or any place that sells them, I'll just grab a handful every time, right? Like buy 5 or 6 and see what I get. What I don't want, I'll put in my store, which is only a few of them at this point. But next up, we have the Conservationist, which comes with the cute little koala. Totally want a few of these just for the koala, really. But I think the Conservationist outfit you could use easily in a zoo as well or something like that. So. Although the hat is a 2-piece hair and hat, so if all your zoo employees are blonde haired, then you could probably use that one quite often. But come on, Lego, make a zoo already.
I loved your zoo.
Oh yeah, we're not going into that one.
Oh yeah, I heard about the carrot.
The carrot mascot, which also does come with an orange hair piece, but it just hasn't been in these pictures. Actually, I should hop on the shop at home and see what they show. But yeah, the carrot guy with the farmer's market sign, which goes in nicely with the farmer's market set that we have, the grocery store. And then last but not least, second last but not least.
What? Yeah, I'm not interested at all. Not one
our
bit.
brown minifig, our brown classic space guy. And for the record, I'm just gonna make my bigger for a minute.
For the record, Dave's not interested.
For the record, I did try to make one years ago. That's a really bad sticker, not Brick Sticker Shop. That was me printing. And I had these in one of my old school bases.
Nice.
But yeah. Oh, Axel is here. Hey, Axel.
My friend Aaron and I are talking about how we're going to redo our org charts with brown minifigs now.
Yeah, I know. Like, and what kind of as soon as I saw the brown minifigure, I'm like, that's the janitor.
We've already texted one another. I'm not updating my org chart. My org chart is like basically old school. It's got all the original 5 colors, and that's it.
Yeah, I understand. Technically, I think you need to have a nursery now, Dave.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Babies in space. That baby is creepy, like something from 2001.
I'm so glad that because there was that little spot in there with the pink minifigs and whatever, and even the green minifigs that from the Peter Reed set that they used in new helmets.
Yes.
Up until the Lego movie came out when they released the old helmet but with the broken chin strap. And now they've released all the Kenny, Lenny, Benny, Jenny sets with the right helmets that actually look original. And I just think, thank you, Lego. That's just my favorite thing ever.
And Dark Gray came out recently too.
Pardon?
Dark Gray came out recently too. Dark Gray helmets, but not torso.
I missed that.
Yeah. The Dark Gray one's available on the Bricks and Pieces site.
Well, because you and I can make the torsos because we have the stickers.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm looking
I got lots of Dark Gray torsos.
Yeah, I'm looking up at my little wall of figs right now that I've got and trying to figure out where I'm going to fit some of these new colors, like the brown. I did order some more purple guys too from the last run of.
I don't have one. I have one alien in my layout with the purple. Okay. I didn't get the helmet yet and the stuff yet.
Well, the helmet and stuff, that'll be on Bricks and Pieces hopefully in the future.
I know, but I'm slow to get there. And I don't look at the Discord all the time to fight, like when Jeff asked me if I'm going to get on this deal, so I never bothered.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, the baby's phone, the baby monitor phone thingy is malfunctioning because he is not sleeping. This is correct. Now, is that one piece, that baby?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out if the had I think the head and hat will be separate, maybe with the tank too. I don't know. I'm interested to see that, how that's going to be. Um, Dave, there's an alien behind you.
Yeah, he's almost as tall as me.
All right, and lastly, in this one, we have the rocking horse girl.
That's
Um,
cute.
yeah, this is like I'll get one of these for my display, obviously, but I don't intend to have any to keep anymore. I think it's decent, but it's not memorable, shall we say?
Classic space gun.
All right, next up we have.
But wait, there's more. Woohoo!
Well, slow news week. New Elementary did release some reviews on some of the. Why is this not getting bigger? Because I'm holding shift and not control. Some of the reviews on some of the a couple of newer sets. First one here being the Heavenly Realms, and just kind of showing off some of the parts. There's some new hair pieces with crowns and such. Some new capes and leg dresses, I guess. The cloud piece, which is a plastic sheet with the different cloud pieces on it. The black art base is now available in white in this set. I believe there's 5 of them in that set. 4 of them. The roller coaster track in gold, or a piece of roller coaster track in gold. Dark red dish. Dark tan, another dark tan style dish. A tan 3x3 round tile, that could be interesting for some builders. And then there's recolors. Some other parts that are in other sets, but are also in here. So there's a 4x4 tile in tan, a blue corner tile, Dave. I'm pretty sure that's one might interest you in the future for some spacey stuffs.
We like the spacey stuff.
Is that blue? I just want to make sure. Bright blue, yeah, it is. And then like a shoulder armor piece. And then some rare colors in parts is these light blue, I want to say. Yeah, bright light blue, couple of bright light blue Technic beams, Technic lift arms, I should say, arch and tile, and a trans clear 1x2 plate with the bar.
Oh, the pin on it, yeah.
That's pretty nice. I could see that.
That is very cool because then you can hide it.
Yeah, exactly. And then also some other recolors. There's a half round white brick. This is the turntable base in dark orange, I would say. Some more bright light blue pieces.
Is that like a 2x2 turntable that they changed it up?
Yeah, so it fits the 4x4 dishes, so you just pop them on.
Okay.
So it's a different style turntable now that's used with the dishes.
Okay.
So they have them in white right now in a bunch of sets, I think.
Again, this is why I'm very much behind. So
yeah. Also available in sand green, a dish, couple of wedge plates, another half round 2x2 plate. This is, again, these are just they do appear in other sets, but they're in this set and they're still rare. The white corner arch is nice, and light blue brackets also. And there's one exclusive printed piece, which is one of the black dogs, or a black dog. It's light bluish gray with gold light bluish gray decorations. It's really hard to see where the decorations are. I guess that's just on his face there. And then the minifigs that come in this set as well. The Monkey King and such. And a few more of the other minifigs, or other views of the minifigs. Anyways, that's it for that. I'm not going to go through the build features and stuff.
It's a nice looking building.
It is.
Almost, it looks like it should be a Ninjago. So what do I know?
Yeah.
I love
Ninjago. Yeah, Monkey King and Ninjago are pretty close in theme.
Yeah.
The horse would be nice in a plain park. Yeah, that's a good point. You can use those horses from the collectible minifig, the rocking horse in a park. It's a good point, actually. White. Oh, yes. One of the white pizzas that I already ordered was shown in that set, I think. Anyways, Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
So this is a long article because the Eiffel Tower is massive, but I was mainly grabbing this for some of the new parts. which I think we kind of talked about last week, but slow news.
Gen X Bricks, I've been following him on his live stream. He's been building that with parts from his collection, I think. I don't know. I don't know if he got a pre-release, but he's been building it all weekend.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's all one color, then I would assume that it's he's actually got the set.
I didn't see the beginning of his feed, so I don't know where he's, but he's
Okay.
just been building it on live stream on his TikToks.
Gotcha. So most of the recolored parts in here, there's no new parts, but most of the recolored parts are all dark bluish gray. But it's nice to see some of these parts in dark bluish gray for sure. Like the roller coaster track could have some uses. The hose sections and hot dogs in dark bluish gray. If you ever get served a dark bluish gray hot dog.
Is that one of the row pieces there? I don't know one yet.
This is one of the road pieces, but it's in
That's a different color.
Yeah, it's olive green, which doesn't show up well on this camera. Like this to me looks like a dark tan, but it's olive green.
Well, again, it doesn't show up to anything besides not a regular basic color, so I wouldn't know what color it is.
Well, fair enough. And a medium blue wedge plate is new as well.
Wait. Oh,
yeah,
hold on.
It's 10 long. I already checked for you, Dave.
Oh, denied.
This actually is already, this is Dark Azure, and it's already available in another set. I did see this earlier tonight, and I was like, oh, Dave, oh, no.
I would love to build a light blue one. Oh, my goodness, I would love to build a light blue one.
I know.
I have dark blue and regular blue. I love the dark blue one. That's one of my favorites of all the colors. It's the dark blue. And I had to order the 2 1x16s because it came in one. I can't remember X Force. I don't know what set it came in.
Yeah, it came in a weird.
Very rare. The dark blue 1x16s. But I built one. I love it.
Dave has built all the old. I want to say 864. Is that the right number?
854.
854. I was close.
Go kart. 948. 854. Well, it depends what country you're in.
Yeah, in all the colors available on Technic beams, he's been building them over the years. So anytime there's a new Technic beam, I know Dave gets excited. And then some other rare elements, the 16x16 black plates.
I always have one here just to show off the original. 1977. I was 10.
I was 2.
I'm old.
And also dark tan for this other road plate as well. And you get a bunch of these plates, as you can see.
I keep on meaning to do it because I do want to hit the mill standard and make a bit of a town layout or something, but get used to the mill standard and build the roads and stuff.
Yeah, I understand. And there's definitely lots of dark gray pieces in here in mass quantities. Yeah. As you can see by some of the numbers, 704 1x1 clip vertical. This guy. And a lot of different bar elements. So if you're looking to build a lot of bridge work and girder work, then I guess this set is worth it, possibly. But anyways, that's it for this one for now.
Okay.
And the last thing we have is I did find Brothers Brick. I had a quick look and I found one thing that caught my eye, and it was really bugging me. That's a joke because it's the VW Beetle. And it's just a really cool looking version of the VW Bug with some surfing gear on the roof. But I thought it looked really nice the way it curves nicely. I have a feeling that this bumper is being held on by this rope, quite possibly, but I'm not 100% sure. And Dave hasn't even looked.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I forgot the panel that has to pop out to put this in the space shuttle.
Okay. I'm just bugging you, Dave.
Bug away.
I didn't want you to miss it, because then it would bug you all night. No, it wouldn't at all. But yeah. So that wraps up the news pretty much. But I did want to talk about. We'll get back to the out of stock stuff in a minute. Actually, no, we'll do this first. Let's look at our out of stock items. Coming into Black Friday, episode 89. Next week for episode 90. Yeah. So currently there's 867 Lego sets available, and we'll look at the availability right now. I know it has dropped. We're down to 613 available sets, 147 out of stock. Back order is up to 84. Coming soon is 21. That hasn't changed. And pre-order is free now. I wonder if it's pre-ordered. What's the other pre-order? Oh, one of the Mario sets. Interesting. Okay. So So basically, we're down to 71%. So in the past week, Lego has gone down 8% in their stock for available sets. It'll probably be worse after this weekend. It will be worse after this weekend. And their out of stock has gone up 5%, and back order has gone up 4%.
Something like that.
Everything else is
But
pretty
it
much
does
the same.
do is the landing gear.
And that being said, I'm just going to
That's
take off pre-order again.
landing gear is supposed to come down.
867. So this actually is off by one because there's probably a pre-order set that's included in
My favorite,
available.
one of my favorite sets.
Anyways, there's something included in
I
there.
got 3 more over there.
But anyways, so yeah, we'll see what happens next week. But Lego's stock is definitely starting to deplete as time goes on. So I'm going to quickly minimize this. I'm going to maximize this because I did want to talk about something else. I quickly charted out from Bricks that when all the 2021 and 2022 sets were announced last year or the year before. And
Are those release dates?
these are release dates. This is when the announcements were made.
Okay.
Because we had almost no 2022 sets announced. We've had Friends and one Monkey Kid set, I think it was, and the Chinese New Year sets. I think that's all we've had. So looking at this, there's a huge drop of a bunch of sets within a week period here, from a Monday through a Friday, which hasn't happened. And this was right before. I'm pretty sure the 2021 and Black Friday would have been on the 20th. So we're definitely having.
Good for that guy.
Yes.
There's definitely like it was really delayed in releasing sets. That was the 2021. For the 22 sets, most of them were announced between
used to make wooden.
November 15th to the 26th, and then
1940s.
I think the larger one was on December 2nd when the catalog dropped. So it's interesting to see that, and I'm now tracking as well this year, and we've had a few announcements: Super Mario, Friends, Chinese New Year, and one Technic set was shown. Is being shown. So that's interesting. Jeff, your audio is breaking up on 2 of my devices. Interesting. Dave, I muted you because I couldn't. I was getting some. Maybe that's why. I don't know. There, you're unmuted now, Dave. What'd you say?
Because you're starting to crack up.
Oh, or am I cracking up for you too, Dave?
You were, but as soon as you muted me, it stopped. So I don't know.
Well, I unmuted you because I had muted you because you were talking as I was talking and I couldn't concentrate.
That's not
yeah, I understand that. I was just let me see if there's anything.
You're not crackling up now, so it's perfect. You know, we share an internet.
It might have been my. Yeah, we are. It might have been my internet connection. My
you
laptop
sound good
doesn't
now,
have a.
So please continue. You sound good now.
My laptop doesn't have a network connector on it, so I can't plug it into my network.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll
give you one of my Target USB connectors that has the connectors on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see actually if I can get a USB-C one because I do have a spare USB-C port here. But anyways, hopefully it's good now. Okay, thanks guys. Sorry. So basically, the moral of the story is Lego seems to be really delayed with announcing the sets. So hopefully next week we have new sets to talk about, more new sets to talk about, other than just Lego Eiffel Tower and a gift with purchase. But I thought I would track that as well. And we'll just talk about Lego Masters really quickly. So Lego Masters episode 9 is dropping tonight. Episode 10 is dropping tomorrow. Old Grey Bricks will be doing a review of the Lego Master episodes the following week on Monday. Our Messy Mondays on Old Grey Bricks, so I'll be in on that. Technically, in 6 minutes, Ben will probably jump on and tell us hopefully not tell us anything about it, but when the episode's over. So I hope to watch that one tomorrow morning when I get a chance. But right now we're at 50% Canadians on Lego Masters. 50% of the teams, so 6 teams, 3 are Canadian, 3 are American. Baking up again. Problem is back. Huh.
It comes and goes.
It comes and goes. Yeah, I'm just looking if I'm running anything extravagant other than
And now it's working
a
again, so
picture.
you're good. I'll let you know when you start breaking
That's
up. I just been muting myself to save bandwidth, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's not. I mean, it shouldn't be doing anything because you're broadcasting a video, right? It's not like that. You know what? I'm just going to close a few things here. I have a Discord page open, so maybe that I'll just close a few windows just in case. Um, let's close that one. Okay, I've got minimal windows open. It's just when I talk too fast. I always talk too fast.
It's perfect.
Huh.
Not your phone, Yvonne.
I
Hi,
will
by the
talk.
way.
Oh, yes, Yvonne's here. Anyway, I don't know what's going on.
We'll just keep going.
Usually, if I
We'll persevere.
Well, in StreamYard, usually when there's bandwidth issues, I get a little icon on the actual stream to show that it's low signal, and I'm not getting that, so that's just weird. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So Lego Masters, we'll have some more updates for that, but right now we're at 50% Canadian American, so that's kind of fun. And that is about it. There's not much more news. We didn't really have a topic tonight other than, classic space figs. There was a picture. Do you remember a picture a few years ago at one of the Lego events where there was a row of classic space figures, people wearing classic space outfits sitting in chairs?
Yeah.
They were all the colors that are now available. Since brown came out, all of those colors are now available. So it's like a prophecy. Someone that posted prophecy has come true. But yeah, it's cool to see them for sure.
It is cool to see them, and I'm happy they just and yet one of my future videos I start talking about it because the 10th 497 came out in August and we're in December now, and now they're $50, but whatever.
Yeah, Americans are getting them for $50.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Americans. But when you actually think about it, the Galaxy Explorer original came out in 1978. This with the rest of the 3-digit space sets, and you wonder. It's been almost 40 years, 1978 to now. Oh, that's over 40 years. It's 44 years. If my math is good in my head. 44 years. And so the longevity of the niche group of fans, I mean, forget classic space fans because we're easily forgettable, as Dave keeps on saying. But it is one of those coveted sets from the old-timey fans like ourselves, and even the 30-somethings, old Galaxy Explorer. And so when the 10 497 came out, everybody said, "Hey, we're excited! We get the 10." And I mean, I got 3 copies, and I built 2 actual 497s. But in 44 years from now, which I mean, I'm probably not going to be around because I'll be 99. But in 44 years, is the Galaxy Explorer going to be the reissue Galaxy Explorer? Is it going to be coveted like the original Galaxy Explorer still is now?
I would think at some point there's going to. Well, yeah, I guess because right now the fans that had those sets when they were kids,
right? Like it was nostalgic for us, and other fans who never had it bought it and they loved it still. Because a lot of people say it's like it was a fantastic set for them to release, but I wonder where the fandom's going. Like because when we were kids, it wasn't a collector thing; it was our toy that we played with, right?
Yeah.
There was no AFOLs that I knew of back in 1975 when I'm playing with Lego, right? Now we're all those kids grew up with Lego.
Well, there were people that were AFOLs at that point, but
yeah, but they were, and the internet really helps that. But I'm going like, is the Galaxy Explorer itself, like the 10 497, is that going to be the old? Oh, I wish they would re-release that set like it was now. Like it's just like wow.
I don't think. Tough. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if they put out anything besides the classic space fig, with the Benny Baby thingy. I would be interested to see if they do any more classic space after this.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they might go back to putting in a little classic space logo here and there to make people happy.
Yeah, like the Ice Planet guy showed up in that one set that was released this
Yeah, the
year.
Chinese New Year set from last year, and this year's
So,
Chinese New Year set will have the purple helmet, the tank, and the pants for.
and let's be perfectly honest, in the CMFs, the pink came out first, and then the Stormtrooper, the dark blue, and then the dark gray Stormtrooper came out. And then we had Lenny, Kenny, Benny, Jenny come out, and Lego Movie 2, and then we
Yeah.
got Brown coming out, and what else came out? Orange.
Well,
Orange was never a CMF though, right?
no, orange and green were never CMFs. They
Yeah,
were.
Green came out with Peter Reed's set,
Yeah,
and then Orange came out in the book, and then you could
yeah,
get it from Lug Bulk,
yeah,
which we won't talk about.
yeah,
And the light gray came out in the CMF, the Lisa
yeah.
Torso
Light gray
did.
was a CMF, but you had to work to put that guy
Yeah, I had to
together.
work to get it together. So I'm just looking at my wall here.
Me too.
Yeah, Pink came out originally with a girl, but she didn't have the right helmet. But then Pink got released in the Kenny, Benny, Jenny, Kenny thing.
There was a pink. Sorry, hold on.
The pink girl, Blondie, came out in series 3 or 4 or 5, whatever that series
Yeah,
was.
I'm just realizing I don't have actually any pinks on my wall on my display here.
What are you talking about? What kind of fan
Like
are you?
I don't have no.
Why
I
not?
don't know where mine are because I know I have a few of them, but I don't have
The original
pinks on
Pink?
here.
Because she had a fancy torso. She had like like a
Oh,
quarter.
okay. No, I'm thinking about the. So wait, Lenny Kenny. What color was Lenny again?
Lenny Kenny, Benny Jenny came out white, pink,
Blue.
blue, yellow. Was it yellow?
Yeah, I'm missing the pink ones. They must be. I must have them in the display somewhere. I have to track that one down. I just realized it's not in there.
No.
Pink.
Yeah, dark pink.
Or
Unless
for
I'm
me,
going.
regular pink.
I'm not. That's interesting. I'm missing that one on my display, and I don't know how many. I remember buying a bunch of those. Like I bought 2 or 3 of those boxes, but I ended up giving some of them away. Huh. I might.
Yeah,
I
my
might
green
get one more.
minifigs are all Peter Reed, so I don't have any old helmets for my green at all.
Yeah.
I just all new helmets.
Yeah, and for me, well, I don't think they made the helmets in
No,
green.
they didn't yet.
Honestly, right now, like I've got a bunch. Hold on, I'm just gonna grab one here.
I love Jeffy.
Like I've got a bunch. Like I've grabbed a bunch of the bright green guys with the bright
Yeah,
green
yeah,
helmets. So I'm
yeah,
gonna sticker those ones.
yeah. Right.
I also had the dark gray with the dark
Future
gray.
one, that's fantastic. That looks
shop.
good. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I like those as well. Dark red. Ooh.
I'm going to mention the Futuron torsos basically became Space Police 1 torsos,
Macro.
but fantastic.
Macro. It's not dark red. It's dark. It's brown. The new reddish brown is the new fig color, not dark red. Unless
Well,
there's a dark
I'd
red
be
one that
excited
we
for
don't
dark
know
red
of.
too, although I wouldn't be able to tell the difference
Yeah.
between dark red and dark brown. So whatever.
And good evening to you.
I'm just trying to figure out what colors they haven't released or you
Well,
can't get.
okay, so I mean, there's like in plain Torah.
Black hasn't been re-released yet.
Yeah, you're right. Well, black has come out in one of those magnet sets.
Yeah, I got those right over here.
Brick, yeah.
Yeah, but the head's glued on, so you can't put scuba tanks on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And red has not been re-released
Yeah, it was
at all.
Hello, 10497 had 2 red and 2 white.
Wow, those. Sorry, thank you for reminding me.
Jeez,
Yes, I
Dave.
forgot. I think it'd be up until that one.
Someone take Dave's.
So you can get red ones again. Yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow came in. Kenny, Lenny, Jenny. Yeah, yellow was there, and
Yeah.
White was there. Red, blue.
Like I've got the light blue and like I said the bright green.
Yeah.
Those are just the blank torsos from the
Yeah.
Everyone's Awesome set. So, and I mean that's the sticker from Brick Sticker Shop on there, which is pretty decent quality.
Pretty decent quality. So they released the Blacktron torsos in Space Police 3, but they're different than the original Blacktron torsos. And they released the advanced Blacktron guy in series whatever, 15.
Which I think is this one here, right?
Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
So I would imagine that if they really want to catch whatever, is the release of Blacktron set.
There is supposed to be a Blacktron set coming out this year as a gift for purchase. There was
And I'll probably be getting that then.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the kit with the cardboard box either, which is shocking for me. I didn't get that set yet.
I did get that set. Really? Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
Only an hour late. You were watching Lego Masters, weren't you?
You are correct.
Don't tell me anything
Well,
about
he's
it.
here now. Thanks, Matt, for showing up.
Well, there's I don't know how the schedule is in Canada, but they said they're going to air another episode tomorrow night.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're usually 6 months behind, so that's Canada, right? It's got to get it's got to be dog sledded up here.
Not only do we share our internet connection, we share our cable connection as well.
They got those old those not even Betamax. Remember in the old 70s when they used to have to ship the TV shows with those big huge cartridges? That's how it has to get up here.
I do remember.
Our infrastructure is so old.
How you doing, Matt?
Pretty good. This is a vacation week for us, so
yeah,
classes are done. Yeah, feels good. It's a nice break.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, welcome. We were pretty much done chatting about news and all that stuff. We were just
now we're just shooting the breeze.
Talking about figs. I will. My latest bricks and pieces order did come in, which is the little babies.
Oh,
and the hairs.
You got the rabbit.
Yeah, I got the hairs. Yeah, they say it's a hare, so I'll call it that because it doesn't.
The hairs of the dog.
Yes, that's it.
Speaking of those little animals, you know how they had as a gift with purchase that like the pack that had 2 pigs in it?
Yes.
So it dawned on me because my local store was out of them. I got one, but I was thinking about maybe making a second purchase. But it dawned on me that the pigs alone are probably worth like $5. So I found somebody who had 3 of them on Bricklink, and I just ordered them. So
the packs.
Yeah, the VIP parts pack.
I think that pig's been in a few different packs now. I'm actually just pulling it up to see what that pig is worth on Bricklink.
I have some fantasies about doing a farm layout, so I figured
I've always wanted to do one too. So
there's some other good parts in that pack too. I mean, it wasn't just the pigs, but
yeah. Is this the right pig? 2017 one set? No.
It came with the farmer collectible minifig the first time, I believe.
Yeah, I just trying to figure out which color it is. I think it's not the bright pink, is it? I thought it was the bright pink.
Let me see.
Oh no, hold on. I think I got it here.
Here, I have it.
Is it? It is bright pink. Well, then the Brickset's got it wrong. Bricklink's. Oh no, bright pink. I was just looking at the wrong color. Okay, so we now know the pig. Actually, I should just probably share this because that would be, we'll go this way. And I'll make this bigger. So yeah, bright pink. Here, there's the pig. Let's see how much he's going for in bright pink. Price guide, $3.79 Canadian. So $3 US ish.
Yeah, and I bought the packs for $7. Plus with shipping, I ended up getting $10 for a pack. So, $4 of that is the pig itself. So, I don't know. It seemed like a fair price.
Yeah, well, and it will go up. Like they're not going to have the pigs every single time.
No,
obviously, right? So, and that's the first set since the farm. Oh no, that was a different color pig.
True.
So yeah, that's the highest quantity. It's funny that the pigs come in the highest quantity in a set. That's a poly bag.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
Dave, did you go out when they started marking down the Galaxy Explorers? Did you run out and buy like 5 of them?
They have to hop across the border.
They didn't drop them in Canada?
They did, but it was only in stores that they had almost none available.
Oh yeah. So they went on to 75, was it? I can't remember now. And I looked, and there was one store in northern Burlington that said, "Oh, we might have some," because the stock was questionable in that stock trade thing. And the girl went and looked, said, "No, all gone." So I think one guy from our area went and hit all the stores that same day.
Probably
because they were all gone that same day in the entire area.
Come on.
Like no. But anyway, I have 4.
Actually,
so.
I might bog my computer down for a second.
Well, I was able to get an order for 2 at 50 US, but
that's awesome.
But we'll see if they get canceled because they immediately raised the price back up to 75. So we think maybe it was an error on their part.
There'd be a run on that the second because we all talk to one another. So,
Yeah. So, but supposedly it's supposed to be like next day delivery, and it's supposed to already be on its way to me. So we'll see.
I
So
will
yeah,
say it's been my favorite release in forever. Like it's such a beautiful set to build.
This is my
here
shocked face.
they are dropping them down to like $59, but it's only on stores that basically they didn't have stock. So like my store still has the $129 price point, and I'm literally watching because I have 8 copies. Last time I was there, they had 8 copies on the shelf. So I'm watching it to see if it drops down to 59. I'll probably buy all 8 and just sell them to all my friends for $59 plus tax, right? Like,
If you can, Jeff, I'll reimburse you.
yeah, well, that would be the whole idea to selling them to my friends.
Thanks, bud.
But yeah, I'm keeping my eye on it. I was wondering if it would go down for Black Friday, but I think they're keeping them in stock at this point until Christmas is gone, or until they hit Christmas, because they're hoping that they'll just sell for that price then. But yeah. So was Lego Masters good, Matt? Don't give anything away. Was it an enjoyable episode?
I mean, of the 2 finalists for the winning week, I disagreed with which of the 2, but
Okay.
I didn't disagree with who they sent home.
Okay.
It was more entertaining than some of the other episodes.
Okay.
Do you know what they're doing this show, or do you want me to keep?
Castle builds. Yeah, I knew that. And I mean, the golf one last week, I watched it. It was okay, but it didn't entertain me as much as some of the other ones have.
I think that's been true for me for much of the season.
Yeah. Okay.
I have not found it in general to be as entertaining as some prior seasons.
Yeah. Well, we'll continue the Lego Master talk on Monday on Old Great Bricks, because we'll have to review the 2 seasons or 2 episodes.
I don't know. I think we should have an emergency Old Gray Bricks tomorrow night. There's 2 episodes to discuss.
Tomorrow night is Thanksgiving.
I
so
know.
I'm pretty sure. And if anything, I would say Friday, but
oh, that's true.
But I mean, people are well. Chris Giddens said he's away for the whole weekend with family, so he doesn't want to do it. So,
we could take over the account. It's been done before.
Oh yeah. Well, yes, I do agree. We could take over the account. It has been done before, as he quickly does this. Hold on. Let me. I don't know if I can change the view to make it
dramatic pause.
No, there's a background. Well, I've already got the. Don't I have the background? Well, you can see the logo in the top corner.
Oh yes, I see it here
with GREH. So yeah, we could just start talking about it now. Weekly chat. I'll go back to that. Yeah, I had fun. That was like last year. I'm trying to think if that was Thanksgiving last year. There was one episode you guys couldn't do, and I ended up doing it for you for the fun of it on my channel, obviously versus yours. But anyway, we got 12 people watching. Hey guys. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Anything happening in your world, Matt, building wise, or?
I've been building a lot with store sets. So
okay.
I had a family reunion earlier in the fall in October, and I found a few things marked down at Walmart, a couple of friend sets, but it's been a punishing semester, and I just haven't had time to build. So I've been building. As I've been watching World Cup soccer, I've had the soccer on, and I'm sitting there with my set. So I built the Friends boat, the recent boat.
How is that? That looks really cool.
It was fine. It was, I mean, honestly, I think the level of design that's going into some of the Friends sets is better than City sets these days. And but so I built that one, and then I parted it out, and then today I did the Star Wars set with the Ton Wee figure, the minifig with the long neck, and Target marked it down to $24 here, and that figure plus the Obi-Wan plus the asteroid, you add those up, and that's like $20 to buy the figure. So I love my droids, and that was the first time they made that the alien. So I was like, basically I'm getting the ship for very little. But I have to say that the Jedi Starfighter was extremely well designed. I
Oh, is
thought
it?
like the
Cool.
way that pieces fit together, and there was like one plate drop here, so this other piece could slide in. It
Yeah.
was like when you build some of those like Speed Champion cars, where you can tell that like everything was kind of workshopped again and again and again to get the build to be extremely compact and tight. That's how that
Gotcha.
Jedi Starfighter felt to me. It felt extremely well engineered. I was impressed.
Okay, cool. You were talking about the Star Wars stats, and I just remembered seeing something in the store over the past few days. I'm just pulling up the set here, and throwing it back up on the screen. So this, I have to stream. This set, the Obi-Wan Darth Vader set, which I only really want for the robot dude.
Correct.
Which I
Me
think
too.
most people only want it for that guy. My local grocery store, it's $64.99 Canadian, as you can see here. My local grocery store has it for $99.
What?
And I'm like, what the? I'm pretty sure they mispriced it, but I'm like, what the heck, man?
Wow.
So, yeah, kind of crazy.
That was one that I picked up when we had our VIP discount, I think, because it's, under the price point. So it was eligible for the VIP, not VIP, the lug
discount.
Lug discount. Yes.
Yeah. I think there's one coming up in December too.
Yes, because I put off buying the Christmas set because it's under the $99 price point, which is typically around the cutoff here in the U.S. for the April discount. And hopefully they still have it in stock. But if they don't, I'm sure. I did take the plunge with the 10% discount pre Black Friday. I picked up the Sanctum Sanctorum, so I got double points on that. And I got the 2 giveaways. So
yeah, that Ned B figure, I just looked it up, selling for $17 Canadian. Jeez,
wow.
that robot dude. That's just
how much?
17.14 Canadian.
Yep, that's the one thing people want. That.
Yeah.
I also just watched the final episode of the Cassian.
I did too. Dave, have you been watching Cassian? Dave, you're muted.
Maybe that's fine. How was it?
I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was very. It's a little slower than a lot of them because it's like 12 episodes, so they can space it out a bit.
Also, it's 12. Like Obi-Wan was that 6 episodes or whatever it was?
Yeah, Obi-Wan was 6 or 8. I can't remember what the number was.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Obi-Wan. I thought it was very well done.
Yeah. I did find this last episode was a little rushed. I think like it just seemed to be like I was having problems. There's a few times where there's a voiceover and I couldn't figure out who the voiceover was. And I was like, who is that? And I couldn't think it through. And maybe it's just my state of mind because I watched it or tried to watch it during my lunch break while my manager was texting me or messaging me questions.
Did you stay for the post-credit scene?
I did. Did you actually? You did watch it, Dave? Or
I just saw the TikTok clip.
Oh, okay.
Spoiled it, but whatever.
So Dave watched it on TikTok, basically, is what he's saying. Eric had a question on here for the baby space guy. Maybe they'll release it in more colors, the mold, for Among Us sets in the future. That's a possibility. I know there was an idea set. Did it hit 10,000 for Among Us? I thought. I don't know if that one actually went through or not.
Well, and they do love to reuse molds. So when they make a mold, they like to make it in multiple colors. So
the question I was having though is that baby 2 pieces. Like is the head and torso, like the torso, I think so. I think the torso is separate, but it's like, is the head and the air tanks one piece? Is it multiple pieces? I'm kind of questioning that. So I'm just going to see if they have it here yet on Shop at Home. I mean, the price has definitely gone up. Actually, what's the price was $5.99 Canadian. Have you seen what it is in the States? No, it was $4.99 Canadian for Series 23, but 24 is $5.99. Has it gone up in the States too?
Oh, I don't know actually.
Okay. Well, we're gonna find out.
It was $4.99 here, so that's a good.
Yeah, we were $4.99 as well. We've got up to $5.99 for these. Yeah, see, they don't have any they don't have any of the other pictures. Because Carrot Suit Guy comes with hair, but they haven't shown that anywhere. Oh, there's the Carrot Suit Guy hair. Okay, hold on. Let me full screen this. So Carrot Suit Guy does have hair, which they show. I think that's the only extra piece that's missing. But okay. Let's see what the price is in the States. Because for many years now, it's been better to buy, for Americans, it's been better to come across the border and buy the figures here because you're saving the rate. Oh, it's still $4.99 US. I don't like you guys anymore, Matt.
Well, hey, when you come down for Atlanta Brick Company, maybe you can get them at the US price then.
Yeah, but $4.99, much difference with that? That'd still be enough, I guess.
You just have to declare at the border, I'm bringing back people.
No, $4.99 USD is $6.66.
Yeah, they'll love that one.
So it's actually still cheaper for us to buy them here by 67 cents.
All right. Well, you need to bring me, the full set. And I'll pay you in Canadian dollars.
Oh, well, if you're serious about that, then we'll talk. But I mean, it's 72 Canadian plus tax.
Well, the issue that I've been having down here is that they won't let us walk into a Lego store and buy a full case. And the last couple of times, there was a full set of 3 in a case.
Yeah.
And so 3 of us have been splitting a case here. Yeah. Three of my friends, and but in the last couple of months, we've had to get them through Barnes and Noble because Barnes and Noble would sell them, and one of us has like a Barnes and Noble like discount card or whatever. Okay. So basically, it kind of wipes out the tax. So it's not. I mean, it's still you're still paying close to the retail price, but you're not paying the tax on top. So
yeah. Yeah, and entertainingly lame. Hello from New Zealand.
Hello.
I don't want to ask. Oh no, I guess it's what 10 a.m. ish around there, probably something like that. I'm not sure what the exact time change is, but I know it's close to a.m. 10ish. Steve Weiser is saying his ex-girlfriend is cooking Thanksgiving dinner. The ex-girlfriend part makes me wonder if you're actually, going to that dinner or not because it's your ex-girlfriend. But cool. I only want 3 of those figs, and 2 of them I want 20 of each fig. Yeah, this is true, right? Out of all the collectible figs, most of them you're good with 1 or 2 or whatever. 4:30 p.m. in New Zealand.
Yeah, I have to say that I'm very underwhelmed by a couple of them. Like the orc fig, I'm sort of like, and the female referee,
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like this one isn't that bad. Like I don't mind it. I think this would be good as a space character in general if you lose the helmet and the head and put something else on. Or maybe some kind of a gaming type setup, like if you're doing some kind of a futuristic gaming type thing. I don't know. And by gaming, I mean
I think they've done previous space villains were better though. I'm sort of about this one as well.
Yeah, agreed. The dinosaur. Hopefully they make more dinosaurs. I mean, this is probably because there's a third party company that's doing dinosaurs.
Which I bought them all. I bought the third party one, so I'm like,
Ah, cool.
Here,
okay.
I think I have them behind me. Let me look.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Boba Fett kind of character. That's true. The space dude. Matt's grabbing the dinosaurs, so we'll throw him up. I love the Falcon, the Black Falcon character. This is a 20. Well, this is at least a 10 plus that you want. My goal now is I buy a box. Like we have a Mastermind Toys location here in my city, and they'll sell me a whole box without the box for some reason. They dump all the bags into a bag, but they can't sell me the box. I'm like, okay. So I plan to buy a box of them. That will get split up between 3 of us, like Dave was saying that we used to do. And then anytime I walk into a Walmart or any store that sells these, I'm going to be grabbing a handful because I want to get as many as I can. Did you find them, Dave?
The crazy thing to me about the CMF series is that oftentimes, if you wait
Mm-hmm.
You can get them on Bricklink for the same price as the retail price, and you can get exactly the characters that you want.
For
So,
a period of time, yes.
so I I probably will get one full set, and then if I want extras of anything, I might just wait 2-3 months and buy them off Bricklink and get exactly the character, so I don't have to take the gamble because now you can't tell what's in each bag and all that jazz.
Yeah. Well, and these ones are still bagged for this series at least.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think by September, I think they were saying they'll be boxed. That's what I read somewhere. And yeah, this Black Falcon girl does not come with a quiver, which was kind of interesting. But it's because she has a cape on, obviously, right? So I thought that was kind of interesting.
New
Uh,
quiverless arrows.
yeah, self-loading bows. Um, but yeah, then there's the like the Potter character. This is one that I want one of because that's the number that I need
See,
for my
I thought the potting wheel was kind of lame.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's basically you're getting it for the print, the character's print. I mean, ideally, that torso and leg combination would be great for any type of a worker, like someone who, if you're doing some kind of craftsman or like any
Agreed.
type of, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a
Labor.
maker. Like if you want to do a little maker fair or something like that, would be really cool to do. Um, I know that people are going to probably already do this, but pull this hat off that she's wearing and make her a very hairy character so she can be the Harry Potter. I've already that I got that from someone else.
The torso from the city with the bear attack where he's got the hairy chest.
Yeah, but then she's not a Potter anymore, right?
Well, but if she has the pottering wheel, or it would be a he at that point, the Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Well,
And
it could still be a she with just a really big hairdo, like a big afro type hairdo or something.
I mean, I'm going to confess that I bought 5 of the hairy chests, for reasons. But,
Oh, the orc. I think the orc is pretty cool. I definitely want to buy a few more of those, or I want to get a couple extra of these ones. Again, castle. I have the orcs. They were in my castle in the past, so the spaceman, like just back the truck up and unload them here.
the question is,
yeah, I'm not interested.
where's he going to fit on the shirt? That's my question.
Question is, a project that I'm working on that we may have previewed slightly a little bit earlier doesn't have brown on it, so I might have to rethink that. Anyway,
I'm kind of disappointed that the brown spaceman didn't come with the brown poo because clearly he's the space janitor.
well, Dave's classic space display has an org chart, and he was like, he was talking about putting brown in there, and I was like, well, obviously he is the janitor because that just makes sense. Anyway, let's wrong screen. The referee, not so much.
The prints is like very detailed. I give them full for that, but
I agree.
I kind of feel like we've already gotten.
I mean, I would get a few for the soccer ball, maybe.
Didn't we? We've gotten soccer balls in other sets though.
They're not for a long time. The soccer ball has been around for a while, so and technically my Bricklink store has a whole bunch of them because Janie gave me some to sell, but they're really expensive.
You better move them quick.
Yeah, well, I probably have to decrease the price on them because the going rate during COVID went up to like $1.75 Canadian, and they're not selling for that price. So I'll have to talk to Janie about that one. But the koala and the zookeeper,
yes,
definitely want a few of these.
That's a great hat hair combo too.
It is. Well, yeah, I was saying, like, I could see using the uniform for sure for multiple zookeepers or whatever, but you'd have to get different hats for some of them because otherwise they'd all be blonde-haired people, right? So that would look kind of strange if they're all wearing the same hat. I'm wondering if that hat's available or that print is available on any other hats.
I think it's brand new. I think that's a new sculpt. So
yeah. I know they had the animal rescue sets from a few years ago with all the lions and stuff, right? So I have to look at what those hats are wearing, and then the rocking horse one, which one of the people in our chat earlier said, "Oh, that would be you could use that horse in a park type thing for kids rides." I'm like, okay, so there's a use for it.
Yep.
I can see that. Wait, and technically, if you ever wanted to do a My Little Pony convention, you definitely have a T-shirt for it now.
You get your bronies.
Your bronies, yes. The newspaper kid is pretty cool. I like the hat.
We'll ship one to John Delancey.
There you go. Matt, you were saying your husband wears that style hat, right?
Yeah, he likes the hat, and they did a previous version where it's in black and it's pretty flat across the brim.
Yeah.
But this one looks much more realistic to how they sit on somebody's head. And then there's also the expression is entertaining.
Yeah.
And the
like extra, read all about it.
The slingshot seems. I'm not really sure why the Paperboy would have a slingshot, but.
Well, I'm assuming it's like a Paperboy from like the 30s or something like that, and that's his little toy or what he plays with. The newspaper doesn't actually say anything other than extra. Just I was curious to see if it had anything, but there is a police officer on it. No, which is the officer they had is the I think Series 17 or whatever was the extra character. They had a bonus character. What's next? We got the French lady.
All right.
I'd want one or two of these. I mean, the hair is kind of cool. The dog would be fun to have extra copies of. For
the face screams drag queen to me, but
fair enough. So I go well with the hairy chests.
There's a group called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, and they paint their faces white exactly like that.
Okay, there you go.
But
and technically geisha girls would too. So yes. I don't know if that's a similar, like if they would be similarly decorated that way.
Now,
the pink cheeks.
My husband said that clearly that's supposed to be Marie Antoinette, but shouldn't she be holding a piece of cake and not a dog? Wouldn't that be more appropriate?
It's true. And lastly, we have the farmer. The farm carrot dude, which is cool. The leaf piece. Oh, speaking of which, there was, and I don't want to share it just yet because it's not official, but there's a new leaf piece possibly coming out next year that I saw a picture on Instagram earlier today.
It's a great looking piece too.
Mm-hmm.
I would be excited.
Yeah. So, but even the top of this carrot, actually, this piece would be really nice to have, like just in a field to give me like 100 of those pieces alone.
I'm assuming it's separate, not a dual
mold.
Yeah,
I would assume so. Oh, I think it's one piece. Because you can see the edge of that. I can see at least on here the edge, like the green, between the green and the orange. There's like a line there that looks like it's all one piece. That would suck.
I mean, the nice thing about the carrot guy is now the pea pod lady has someone to date.
There you go. Well, isn't there a chili pepper too?
Yes, that's true.
So, and corn. We need broccoli and cauliflower now, and tomato, and we need the whole veggie family.
The pear-shaped minifig.
Oh, and cucumber. Well, yeah, okay. Now we're just getting a little. Wait, pear not a vegetable?
No, but we have banana guy, so I mean.
Oh, this is true. Fine.
Yeah. Although technically, isn't a banana like a fruit? No, it's like something weird. It's not what you think it would be, but anyways.
What is a banana? I am now Googling that.
It's not in the category that you would assume naturally, I think.
Like strawberry.
Yes.
Let's rephrase that.
Or peanuts, which are legumes.
Legumes. Is banana a fruit? It's a herb.
There you go.
Really related to ginger. The first time I pulled it up, the first question I said was, "What is a banana?"
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, exactly.
In a million years, I never would have guessed that.
There you go. The Wikipedia says a banana is an elongated edible fruit. I'm like, okay, there we go. And then I'm like, wait, no, it's probably something different.
There's a really good YouTube clip that a guy put together that I stumbled across during the pandemic, which was where do various vegetables originate from in the world, and like what's the leading country that produces them. And he goes through, and then he does one on fruits and he has one on vegetables. But that's where a number of items were not in the category that I thought they would be in, and they were like, no, this is actually a vegetable.
Huh. Very interesting. It's kind of cool when, like, I mean, I know there's a few fruits and vegetables that people get mixed up all the time. I know I do. Which one is it? Is tomato? Is it tomato that's not that's actually a fruit? I think versus a vegetable. I don't remember. I know there's one. So, but yeah. Anyways, we're at about an hour 35, so maybe we'll call the night. Thank you everybody for coming out. Oh,
Yeah, that was a good show, Jeff.
Macro just said 14 watch, 7 likes. Please feel free to run your cursor down. Thank you, Macro. But yeah, anyways, thank you everybody for showing up. We'll be back next Wednesday as usual. Old Gray Bricks on Monday if you want to follow the chat about Lego Masters for these 2 episodes. So yeah, I am Groot. Oh, and anybody that's in Canada, the I Am Groot set combo with the Iron Man Hall of Armor is currently available online on Costco for $129 versus $150 in the store. I think it was that. It was like $30 off. It was $30 difference versus the store price. So I already own both sets. But
this one came from that combo set, and then I sold the minifigs off. So basically, like the Hall of Armor parts ended up being free by the time I sold the minifigs, and I paid what I would have paid for Groot. So
nice.
Some free.
My only pet peeve with that Groot set is that his eyes don't quite line up with the eyebrows. And he's
very surprised.
Yeah, he is. Anyways, I'm hitting the button, so we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for coming out.